Thousands of people get rejected in Mexico visa interviews, not because they are ineligible, but because they give the wrong answers. So today we are going to discuss on that one in detail level. So welcome to VisaAndVlogs, your one-stop channel for visa guidance, travel, and life abroad. Get started. Um, Check on the tourist visa interview questions and answer. I attended work visa interview and I have experience, so I shared with you. Now these are all some generic questions, and I attend some other tourist visa interviews in other country visa. So based on my experience, I prepared this sheet. So I will explain you how to answer. So keep on watching. So that by end of this video, whatever visa interview you can attend, you can answer it or clear it easily using this question and answers. So for tourist, they will ask one thing: what is the purpose of visit to Mexico or any other country, depending on the country you are applying. So I want to explore Mexico's rich culture, history, and nature beauty. So you need to tell them that I am going to visit these places and I am visiting for tourist purpose and not for any other work or some other thing. You need to satisfy them with your answers. Then only they will approve the tourist visa. The second question: which tourist cities or attraction you will visit? You can mention if you are going to Cancun or Mexico City or Chichen Itza or some other place. You need to mention that I plan to visit this city. Those things you need to mention. Then how long you plan to stay in Mexico? You should mention you plan to stay for 7 days or 5 days or 1 week or 2 week as per your travel itinerary. So for tourist visa, travel itinerary is must one. You should have the knowledge about what places you are visiting, or at least you can say 7 days I will cover the Mexico City, or 7 days I will cover Cancun. Like that you need to mention, and you should have some sample itinerary to show them when they ask it. So next one is, who will accompany you on this trip? So if you're traveling alone or with family or friends, you need to tell them clearly. Next is, where will you stay during your trip? So you need to mention, I have already booked the accommodation at the hotel or Airbnb. You need to mention the place or hotel name. You should have the accommodation booked for your trip, or you need to mention, once I get visa I will book the accommodation. In some cases they will agree for this, but mostly you should book the accommodation. So that is the typical case. So next one is, how will you finance your trip? So they will check your finance details. So you need to mention, I have sufficient savings and valid bank statements to cover my expenses. So you need to explain them, and if they require document, you need to show them. Next one is, do you have travel insurance? So for a tourist visa, whatever country you are going, major thing they ask is tourist visa. I mean the travel insurance. So if you purchased, you need to mention. If you not purchased, you can mention, I will purchase before I am traveling. So that one they will not say anything. And in some countries, travel insurance is mandatory for like second countries like Germany, UK, all those countries. But Mexico, I think that is not mandatory. So next one, the same question: have you traveled to other countries before? If you visited, you need to mention them under the purposes, like tourist purpose or work purpose. Like that, you need to mention. Next question: why did you choose Mexico as your travel destination? So you need to mention Mexico offers perfect blend of culture, adventure, and hospitality, and many historical places to visit. So you are visiting Mexico, like that you can mention. This 10th question is very very important one, because they will ask, do you have a relative or friends in Mexico? So you should mention, no, I don't have any relative or friends in Mexico. That will give you the high chances of approval of visa, because the reason is, if you tell yes means they will reject it, because they think like you will stay in their friend or relative house and you will search for a job and you will become illegal immigrant. Like that they will think, they will assume, they will reject you. So always a safer side, you should book a hotel and you should mention no relatives or friends in Mexico. Or in case if they are in some other city and you are going to travel in some other city, then you can mention like, I have a relative in that city and I am visiting different city. So plan is to only visit the tourist places this time, not going to visit my friends or family. Like that you can mention. So then the visa officer will satisfy and they will give you the approval. student visa or study visa interview. So in this, why do you choose Mexico for your higher education? So this is the first question they will ask. You need to mention the Mexico provide globally recognized education at an affordable cost with diverse programs. Or you need to give them some justified answers. Next one is which university or institution have you been admitted to? I have been admitted to. Mention the university name and for program like computer science or doctor or finance, whatever program you have been enrolled, you need to mention that what program or course are you enrolling in. So you need to mention I'm enrolling in finance or doctorate or IT that aligns with my career goals. Like that you need to answer. Mostly they will ask generic questions for study visa, and if every document is clear they will approve your visa. Fourth one is why did you choose specific course. So you need to explain them like this course complements my background and help me again expertise in this field. So like that you need to explain. For example, if you already done UG in some other country in computer science and you want to do PG in this country, you can tell them like I want to uh, gain expertise in this field, so I enrolled this course. Like that you can mention. So how will this course help your future goals? So these questions are like a complex question. Mostly they will ask this question. But still, if they ask, you need to answer. It will enhance my technical and professional knowledge for better global career opportunities, so that I can be better in the future my job. Like that you can mention. The next one is like who is funding your studies in Mexico. This is very important question, and they will check whether you are able to pay or cover your studies and all. Then only they will approve. If they find this is not sufficient, then they will reject it. So you can mention my education will be funded by my family or scholarship or savings. Like that you can mention. So depend upon the situation, they will decide to approve or not. The next one is do you have a proof of sufficient financial support? So you need to show them your financial statement and bank statement and any other asset you have. You can mention them. So that will mainly they will check for whether you can able to survive there during your study or not. Like that they will check. Where will you live during your studies? So this one just a generic question. You can mention I will live in the university accommodation or near the campus. So what are your plans after graduation? I plan to return my home and apply my knowledge to develop my career. This one they will decide whether you are going to stay here permanently or you will leave after your education, because other country people coming to study and then working here, and they will think they are thefting the job of this Mexico country people or any other country you are applying. So they will check this one question particularly. You always need to mention I will return to my home country after I completing my graduation. Like that you need to mention. So this one again common question. Do you speak Spanish or plan to learn it? You can mention the truth whether you are planning to learn or already learned or you are practicing or you are about to practice. Those things you can explain just to tell them. The next one is business interview. So in US there is a famous B1, B2 and all level. Similarly, each country has the business visa. So the business visa interview may have multiple purposes that you're going to do a business or your company is sending you to the Mexico for short term, like less than 6 months. Those situations you can apply business visa. If you're coming for official work purpose, that time you can apply business visa. First one is what is the purpose of business visit to Mexico? If you're going for a meeting, you can mention I'm attending meeting to explain new business opportunities and partnership. Or if you're going for a contract sign or some agreement, you can mention that. So it depend upon your situation. You need to mention the purpose clearly. Next one is which company or organization are you representing? You can mention the company name and the industry type and based on the location. For example, I'm from this company and it is a manufacturing firm based on Mexico City or the Monterey, whichever state or whichever city it is in. You can mention that because they will verify that document, whatever you provide and whatever you are answering, the both are matching or not. That authenticity they will check every time based on your answer. Next one is who invited you to Mexico. So I was invited by my partner company. The company name is the company name. Then for business collaboration discussion, or you can mention my company is sending me for the contract agreement purpose, so that I am going like that. You need to mention. So depend upon your situation, you need to mention them the answer. The next one is what kind of business meeting or project you attend. So you need to mention I will attend meetings related to the technology projects, or the manufacturing project for upcoming supply chain project, like that you can mention based on your situation. Next one is how long you will stay in Mexico for business purpose. You can mention your stays in. I'm staying in 5 days, 10 days, or 5 weeks, or 1 month, as per your meeting schedule. You need to provide them the details also, just some basic details. If they ask, you need to explain them. Then they will ask what is your role designation in your home company. So you need to mention I work as your designation like software developer, or a lead role. I'm responsible for manufacturing unit, or a development team, or a supply chain unit, like that you need to mention depending upon your company. Next one is do you have prior business relation with Mexican companies. So you can mention if you have clients in Mexico, you can mention yes, we have collaborated on many projects in the past. So like that you need to mention the real answer. If no means you need to mention first time we are visiting to collaborate. Like that you need to mention. Next one, are you planning to establish a new business partnership? So you can mention if you are yes, you can mention it is a long-term collaboration opportunity. If it is short-term, no, this is 1 year contract we are going to do. Like that you can mention depending upon your situation. What is your company's main line of business? So you can mention our company specializes in the manufacturing cars, or providing IT services, or supply chain, like that. Depending upon your company, you can mention the answer. So do you have previous international business experience? You can mention. If you have, you need to mention yes, I have. If you don't, you need to mention no, this is my first time. If it is yes, means you need to list them the countries where and all you visited for business purpose. They will check how many days you stayed and whether you returned on time or not. Those details also they will check. This is the just interview tips for all categories. The first thing is be honest, confident in every answer. And second one is dress professionally and reach early or on time for the interview. If you're going for a delay in some embassy will not allow you. They will ask you to reschedule the visa interview. Next one is carry all original documents and need organized. Have one copy and one original, because they will ask original to verify. The next one is keep your answers short, clear, and truthful, so that it will not take much time for you. Next one is greet politely and maintain eye contact. If you are not maintain eye contact, they will think you are not a genuine person applying for visa. You are going for some other purpose. So they will assume like that and they will reject. So next one is practice your answers beforehand to stay confident. If you don't have confidence, you can search questions and you can practice yourself. That will help you to clear the interview easily. Next one is avoid unnecessary details or over explanation. If they are asking what is your purpose of visit, you need to mention only the purpose. You should not explain additional details like I will be staying there, I will be visiting other places. Like for example, if you are applying for a tourist visa, you should not go for any work or business. So that time, those kind of situation, you need to give them the clear answer. No over details. Next one is maintain a positive attitude, smile, and maintain positive. Smile is not recommended. It's depend upon the individual, because we don't know how the officer will take it. So you can maintain positive attitude. If you show over attitude, they will immediately reject and throw you out from the embassy. So that is about this video, and this is your one-stop channel for visa guidance, travel tips, and real life vlogs. So here you will discuss step by step career guide. I mean the visa guide for Canada visa, US visa, Europe visa, Schengen visa, and multiple visas interviews are the details I'm going to plan in next videos. And also I'm planning to make videos on Mexico vlogs and expect life experiences, so that you will know how the Mexico is and how you can live here, like that. and for study abroad and work visa updates, travel tips, relocation hacks, and lifestyle abroad. So for all this, if you want to watch, so please subscribe and subscribe to Visa and Vlogs channel. Thank you. Bye.